Alright, hello and welcome everyone to Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops, the next game in the Metal Gear series that I will be playing with you guys. Now, there has been some comments that I've left talking to you guys directly, as well as mentioning it in videos, so there's been, deliberation over which game I should play next. And there was a moment where I was like, oh, should I go chronological and play like Peace Walker next and Portable Ops? And then it was like, no, release order is best. And I was like, yes, of course it is. It was just like a moment where I was like thinking about playing it in chronological order purely because I was like, I don't have the means to record Metal Gear Solid 4 yet. But ultimately, sticking with release order, I was mentioning that I was going to play Metal Gear Solid 4 next because it was suggested in the comments that I do so, before realizing that there was a game that came out before Metal Gear Solid 4, and that is Portable Ops for the PSP in 2006. So I've read bits about this one because I think it's mentioned in comments that I've had on previous videos that this one wasn't directly created by Kojima, but he was helped to produce it. So with that in mind, I'm still going to play it. I believe it's not really mentioned that much in the canon of Metal Gear Solid, or it doesn't really come up in future that much. But again, just knowing the setting, set 6 years after Metal Gear Solid 3, it retains similar gameplay systems and like camera system and like all of that kind of stuff. I'm really excited to keep going, and I want to have more of that Metal Gear Solid story. So I'm choosing to go Portable Ops, and we'll get started essentially. So it comes up with our menu. Now this is my first time playing a PSP game on the channel, so hopefully it runs smoothly and we don't have any issues. I mean, really, we'll just have to see how we go. So bear with me as we find our feet and figure it out. But I'm very excited to get into this one. Being, continuing on from the Metal Gear Solid 3 storyline 6 years after, where it looks like, we've got Foxhound Special Forces Group forming at this point. So we should get into a new game and see how we go. Let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate your comments. Metal Gear Solid, very passionate community, and I love interacting with you guys. I've loved the involvement you guys have had with Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 so far. Those of you who have come by even recently, and those of you who have been there in the beginning, all the same. Loving having you here, and really excited to play the next Metal Gear Solid game. And then we can look forward to Metal Gear Solid 4 after this one, and then we'll continue to play in release order. But we'll get into Portable Ops now, starting a new game. So input my name. I may not use lowercase letters, but then it asks me purely to only select lowercase letters. That's fine. We'll just go with my name that I'll input. Nice and easy. Puts it in all capitals for me. Yes, that is it. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to get used to the controls because I use the X button to select on this one. But from my understanding, when I'm in menus, I need to press circle. So that's it's interesting. Yeah, like the X button is treated as the back button. So there you go. I'm gonna have to get used to that. Difficulty select. We only have easy or normal, so I will just play it on normal and see what lies ahead. Interesting cutscene style.
Right on time. Excellent. It's been exactly 12 hours since we administered the drug. I trust your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about?
Oh, please drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Sounds like you've got the right guy. Who are you?
My name is Lieutenant Cunningham. Until 4 weeks ago, I was with the CIA.
Cunningham? Fox Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me. I'm honored, Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call, or you wouldn't have brought the goons.
Retired? Yeah, I suppose you are to the outside world. Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war. You were hailed as a true patriot, given the title of Big Boss by the President. And then you turned right around and quit the unit. Threw aside your rank, your good name. Mysterious, don't you think? What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Groznygrad?
The truth. Ugh. We realized the truth of our mission.
Where is the legacy?
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
That's right.
Simply apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right location. It's always been my policy for persuasion, and I found it to be quite effective. The CIA only recovered half of the legacy from the Soviets after Operation Snake Eater. And you know where the other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act. You defeated the boss and returned alive, so you must know where the other half of the legacy is. And now, you're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade. No matter. We have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure it'll all come back to you.
Wait. This isn't an official mission, is it? What happened to Major Zero? Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
Interesting cutscene style. I kind of like it. It's like watching a graphic novel. Oh, we're in gameplay. Okay. Let me have a look. Got an interesting motion sensor, which is cool. Alright, I look around with the D-pad. I walk around and can stalk pressing the triangle button. Crouching is the same. Nice. Love Naked Snake starting off naked in jail. Combat's the same. Snake. So that's your name, huh? It's got a nice ring to it. Who are you? I'm just a prisoner like you. An American. How'd an American like you end up a prisoner in a place like this, baby? It's a long story. But never mind that. Don't you want to get out of here? You know a way? Take a good look under the bed. See that duct? The cover comes right off. You can go through it to the next room. How'd you know? Because I'm the one that took the cover off. But as luck would have it, they moved me to another cell right after that, so I never got a chance to use it. If you make it out, will you do a fellow prisoner a favor? A favor? Don't worry, you'll get something out of it too. Deal. I'll give it a shot. I need to figure out... I kind of wish that the subtitles didn't go all the way across the screen, because I am literally in the way. I am also in the way of my health bar, because for some reason they decided that they would put it right here, where I'm sitting. So I might have to put myself over the other side for a change, which is going to be really strange for both you guys and me to look at. But it doesn't look like there's anything going on in the right corner. What? You don't even know how to crouch? Press the X button. Also, what's going to be interesting, what's going to be very interesting about this is... There you go. I'm over here now, guys. What's going to be very interesting is I'm playing a PSP game, which means dialogue is not all entirely voice acted, which means I have to voice it for you. So we know how dialogue heavy Metal Gear Solid is, so I hope you guys like the sound of my voice, because I'm going to be talking a lot about this dialogue. What I want to do though is I'm experiencing a little bit of lag. It's not very smooth, and I know that I can do better. So I'm going to play around until I can get it working smoothly for you. Alright, I'm going to go with this for now because it looks and sounds okay. There's a couple of sometimes it might act up, but this is going to be a learning curve. But we're back as Big Boss, and we're naked. And we're in prison, which is great. So now we can get into our crouching situation, and then we've got the cover off. Now, so yeah, we look around with the D-pad, and what's kind of annoying is it renders my right thumbstick useless. So instead of being able to move with the left thumbstick and look with the right thumbstick, I move with the left thumbstick, but I have to look with this. I'm potentially thinking I might be able to edit the actual controller settings themselves outside of the game to be able to make it work. Also, because it's a PSP and there are limitations in regards to buttons, I'm pretty sure this is our inventory, I think, and I have to hold the B button for that. There's no sort of situation where I can press like the left or right triggers, to bring up inventory or weapons. So we're yet to get to that point. So again, it's gonna feel almost the same, but different in how certain parts of this game operates. It's already weird me being over this side of the screen, purely because for some reason they decided to put the health over that side and make it look like that. But you know what can you do? It is what it is. So for some reason the door's open, but I've got bullets for a tranquilizer. Oh, and I just had my sneaking suit here, apparently. Aromatic polyamide. This is the Fox unit's new sneaking suit. So they did adopt that technology, which we knew they would because we've seen, the future. But they adopted it within the last 6 years. What's this doing here? Guys, I'm also a really good voice actor, clearly, so you can strap in.
I'll be damned. It is Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss. Are you the real deal? You know me? Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world. Black Ops. What's a hero like you doing in a place like this?
They've used that line twice
I'd like
now.
to find out myself.
That type of
Where are
line.
we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America. You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos, the Peninsula of the Dead. It's off the coast of central Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba. Never heard of it. You wouldn't have. It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control. The Red Army? In Colombia?
In 1964, the Russians provided military aid to FARC, Colombia's biggest rebel faction. And in return, FARC gave them this land.
1964, the year of the Virtuous Mission.
2 years prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been within range.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Exactly. In the end, the Russians gave up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba. But rumor had it that they were looking for a new site, one where they could build a base in secret.
And that place was the San Geronimo Peninsula.
Yeah, well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned?
Due to détente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military budgets, and they can't afford to keep waging the Cold War like they did in the 60s. Last year, they began conducting the strategic arms limitation talks, with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Meaning no more need to build a new missile base.
Right. But as you can see, they'd already completed part of the facility. We were sent in to investigate what was going on. Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
They?
The Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Not a clue. I'd have expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head 5 clicks southeast of the detention center, and you should reach a communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Rescue?
You should be able to make contact with the States using the satellite uplink, but the circuit will most likely be monitored. If only you could use some kind of encrypted transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you, Big Boss.
Call me Snake.
It's been an honor, Snake. The name's Campbell. Roy Campbell. Good luck.
Ah! Yo! Roy Campbell. My man, he be looking young. That reminds me, you've been out of action for a while, haven't you, Snake? Now would be a good time for a light refresher, just to help you get reacquainted with your weapons and basic actions. I'll help you out. Yo, we literally just met Roy Campbell. First, equip a weapon. Hold the circle button. This will bring up a list of carried weapons. Use the directional buttons to select. So that's what I thought when I was bringing up that menu. Yeah, interesting. So we can have 4 weapons at a time. To use a weapon, press the L button to ready the weapon and the square button to fire. Now it's your turn. Okay, so that's... Yep. Ooh, we still have first person, baby! Hell yeah. Look at Roy Campbell! He's a fucking 1970s cool guy. 1970s action hero. Roy Campbell.
Oh.
What the hell? Well, I mean, you asked me to do the... You asked me to. So I did what you asked. I shot my thing. Forget it. It won't open. I guess I have to just shoot it without him. Okay, so I have to select it like this each time. I can't just like unequip it and then... Alright, so I can't just like quickly equip it and unequip it like I was used to. Also, I'm in the way of my ammo counter over here. So I literally can't win. I don't want to put myself up the top in the corner because it just feels just feels weird to me. So I might compromise and I'll put myself in here, right? And then I'm kind of in the way of I'm in the way of the subtitles. This is what I'm struggling with. This is what I'm struggling with at the moment. This is what we'll learn. Whenever we have a new UI, I have to adapt. So I just aim and shoot. There you go. Good. You got it. Next, let's do a first-person attack. Press the R button to ready the weapon and the square button to fire. Use the analog stick to aim. While aiming, you can press the L button to get a more accurate fix on the target. Try it out. So, press the L button to get a more accurate fix. I'm not getting, I don't know what he's saying by getting a more accurate fix, but that's fine. I can't shoot him, unfortunately, so I just have to keep doing this. Okay, that about does it for weapons. Oh, and before I forget, do you know about the radar in the upper right corner of the screen? That's your surround indicator. It keeps you informed of sounds in the surrounding area. I actually really like how it works. It shows sounds coming in and your sound going out, as well as whoever's around you. It's a really cool motion sensor. That's your surround indicator. The outer ring displays the sounds you hear around you. The inner ring displays the sounds you make yourself. But be especially careful when you see red on the radar. That means the enemy is near. If you make a sound, they'll be all over you. Well, you're coming up as red, sir. You're clearly my enemy. Give it up. It's not going to open. It's locked. Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to talk to you, I guess. Do I just move on now? What do I do? What do you want me to do, sir? It's blue over this way. Should I just leave him and now move on with my life? Hold it! You can't just dash blindly into plain view. You've got to check to make sure it's safe first. There should be a guard outside to the left. You need to make your exit when that guard isn't looking your way, right? So use the wall, press, and then peek. Face the wall to the left, and then move towards the wall and press the triangle button. Then, when you're pressed against the wall, hold the triangle button down and make your way slowly towards the exit. Okay. It wants... Hey, you're pretty good. Now head for the communications base. Use the triangle button to open any doors you encounter. Well, as long as they're not locked, that is. You can view the route to the communications base on the map screen by pressing the start button. The goal is marked with an X. I also seem to remember there being an electronic gate along the way. If you're careful, I think you can sneak past it. You know how to crawl, right? I'm counting on you, Snake. Or should I say, legendary soldier? That's really cool. So, Roy Campbell meets the legendary Big Boss, Naked Snake. And, in the future, he'll be bossing around Solid Snake while not giving him all the information that he actually needs. That's really cool. So this game shows the meeting between Big Boss and Roy Campbell. I did not expect that character to be here. That's what I think I mentioned in a previous episode where I was like, I wonder what Roy Campbell is doing around this time, because he's pretty old in the events of Metal Gear Solid 1. And we have our answer. So this is really cool. So I have to press the action button to actually go up against the wall and hold it, and if I let it go, I will go off the wall. So I need to... I can't really peek. I think I can do up against... Ooh, up against this, and then I can... Okay, there we go. So when he's not looking, I need to go down this way. Cool. That camera angle is going to be something to adjust to. I have to get used to using the camera to do this. There's a door there. And there's... It's cool that it points out, it's like sort of color-coded what I can expect to see and hear. So I got another door here as well. Alright, so that's where the guard is. And there's 2 doors there. Wonder if I can enact that CQC and grab him if I hold down the square button. That'll be interesting. Or if I can hold him up from a distance. If I press select, I don't have access to a radio or a codec or anything, even though I currently have the radio in my ear. I do not have actual access to call anybody at this stage. I wonder who I'll have that I can talk to, because I've got Roy Campbell as my little tutorial guy, but he hasn't mentioned anything about like a radio frequency, and we haven't got a call yet. But I'm wondering who will be. Oh, okay, that's locked. I'm wondering who will be talking to mostly. I guess we go to this door over here, but I need to make sure I do it when our boy's not looking. So go now. Okay. I need to go through one of these doors instead. Oh, there's a door there. He does kind of sit there for... He does kind of turn around for a lengthy amount of time. I just need to take him out. Aha! This is open. Okay. It's cool to like be almost like that classic Snake look, you know? Oh, this is open. And there's a little thingy. Okay. Interesting. Doesn't look like we have a camouflage system, so they haven't retained that aspect of the stealth game. So camo is no longer a thing. Ooh, what is this? Knife. Okay. Can't open it from the other side. Okay. We now have a knife. If we want to just... yeah. I guess we can hold them up. Does that mean we're straight up limited to just 4 items or 4 weapons? I'm curious to see if that's the case. I'm grateful that there's at least voice acted cutscenes. You know, still got our David Hayter reprising his role as Snake. Roy Campbell obviously sounds different. They're not doing the... They're introducing characters' names, but they're not doing the... Oh god. They're reintroducing characters with their, you know, names and whatnot, but they're not... There's the electronic gate. But they're not doing who the voice actor is with it, you know? Ah, yes. Good. Glad I can read that. That's still not going to open. That's not going to open. That does open, and there's a guard there as well. Binoculars. Damn, so even... Aha. Can I zoom in? Okay, zoom in with that button. Okay. Well, how do I unequip? Okay. Ah, I can tap to equip and unequip. I just have to tap the B button. Cool. Well. And yeah, if I want to sneak and do like the sort of the stalking stuff, I have to hold down the triangle button. Otherwise, I'm just doing a straight up run. Now, we've got a guard here. I'm assuming this is when we're going to get the tutorial on CQC. Even though apparently we've defeated the CQC master, so we should be experts, but that's fine. Stand up. Okay, one guard out here. Okay. Oh, there's literally a guard right there. Ooh. He's quick though on the turnaround. I think I gotta get into that door on the left. That's not a lot of time, man. That is not a lot of time. What do I do then? Can we do a hold up scenario? Can we make that happen? I don't have a radio, so I can't actually talk to anyone right now. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and use my current Metal Gear Solid knowledge and try and do a CQC. Because then it looks like I can go around this way. Yes! I can! Now how do I get you to...
Talk.
Talk. Please don't kill me.
Talk.
Talk. He doesn't say speak.
Talk.
Okay, so he's got nothing for me. How do I choke him out? Okay, that's the same. I just have to mash the... I have to mash it for a long time. Okay, so I can't break their neck. I can just keep going. I can't get, yeah. I only knock them out. I can pick them up and drag them still. Do they give me items? Yes. Ammo for the 9mm. Cool. So I'm assuming my menu is full. Oh. No. No. You have to choose to drop things. Oh, no. Okay, that's how that works. I hate that. I mean, oh. That's really how this works. So I can only hold 4 things, and then I have to press L, and then choose what I want to drop. Damn, that is, that's insane. Okay. I wanted my Mark 22 to be on the top. Well, I have a knife anyway. So, like, I get a knife if I just do this. So I'm kind of just like, I shouldn't bother. Oh, and it disappears over time, because of course it does. So that means if I drop something on the ground, I'm going to lose it over time. So if I choose to drop this, I'm sacrificing it. That's really limiting. Because for some reason, the knife has just disappeared. The ammo's still here. Where's the knife gone? Oh god, there's been a guy literally sitting there this whole time. This is... no. That... If I drop something, it stays there. So where'd my knife go? Where did my knife go? We're learning, guys, apparently. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. We can't knock people out. We can only hold 4 items at a time, which is ridiculous. So we just kind of have to choose 4 things that we can have on us at all times. So screw holding on to anything important, guys, because that does not matter, apparently. I'm hoping that the gameplay is actually accommodating for that, though, because if I have to end up in a situation where I need to be constantly dropping items and, like, leaving them in places, that is gonna be an issue. I guess I could just like... I don't even know if we're supposed to be outside, because I guess I could just stealth the... I could just stealth the guard that's turning around too much. I wonder how far away is too far to get seen. I love that we just get like the tranquilizer straight away though. Wait, it seems like that's really the only option that we're getting to do stuff is this. We don't have much room to experiment. It looks like there's a lot of different weapons, because we're just getting random ammo for like all these things that I haven't even heard of. Ammo. What's that? Okay, so double ammo for a weapon that we don't even have. Let's check and see if this item that we dropped is still on the floor. It is. Okay, items we pick up and drop will not disappear, but items we loot from bodies will disappear. So as long as we pick something up and then drop it, like if I... Oh, it was just about to disappear. Now if I pick this up, and now if I drop it, I will now be able to come back for it. This looks like... Okay, that's this option. There's a guard literally right here. Okay. And that's locked. Looks like I'll be having to go up this way.
Who's that?
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, yep. I've been spotted. I gotta say, I lasted a decent amount of time. No, not HQ.
This is patrol. Enemies.
Not HQ.
What's going on out there?
Oh,
Oh! This is patrol.
I have to get used to the buttons.
We can't spare any reinforcements. You'll have to make do.
I took that enemy out pretty quickly, to be honest. Are you though? Not really. Just chill out. Just chill out, guys. Oh god. Ah, I'm pressing the wrong attacking button. Okay, we're back to rations. We're back to you having rations. Oh, hang on. It does not heal my health. I think it heals my... Oh, I think we have stamina. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Alright, I am dead. Bam. Learning a lot about this game, right? So there you go. Mission failed. It literally says restart mission. Go back to the beginning of stage. I have to start again. So I've been out of action. That is really bizarre. So I'm trying to get used to and adjust to the gameplay. It's interesting. I got caught and that literally kind of ruined it. Because the enemies just kept coming. And they didn't stop coming and they won't stop coming. So it also takes me back this far. So now I kind of have to do the tutorial again with the rugged Roy Campbell himself. I can only abort mission, like I can't save, I can't use my radio. This is a really interesting way to start a Metal Gear game, Roy. To use a weapon, yeah. I'm going to now just do this, and then I'll skip to where I was. Alright, so I'm starting again, being here, and if I... have a look at my map, it lets me know when there's an enemy in my vicinity. And I need to head to the X, which is on the map. So as long as I go outside and then just around here where there's like another guard, I should be able to just go to the exit. So, you know, love that for me. Literally gets mission failed in the in the goddamn tutorial segment. But I'm going to try and hold this guy up, right? It had a bit of an auto-aim there. Like if I... Yeah, it's got a little bit of an auto-aim. If I'm... Yeah, if I... Not in first person, but if I go away. So if I stalk this guy, and then I'm going to hold him up.
Breathe.
Cool. Yep. Okay, we still have the hold-up system. That's great. Can I... You gonna do anything, though?
What?
Yeah, cool. And then... Shake for me, baby. Yep. Okay, so they still give you... Still shakes and give you the items. Classic. Not really an item I wanted, so I'm gonna pop your kneecap. Anything else for me before you fall asleep? Alright, we got some 7.62, 39mm, 400. Alright, you're now asleep. Okay. Thanks for that. So if I pick these up, you know, now I'm full, I can just drop them on the ground and prevent them from disappearing. That's sort of the, that's the weird mechanic that I have to live with. And then if I drag him, do I get anything extra? Nope. Alright, well, that was fun. So we can hold up and do all of that nonsense. Then there's this guy here. So he just kind of, he's on this little walking rotation. Ugh, I'm gonna have to get used to that, because I'm used to being able to... I'm used to using the D-pad to do, like, the sneaking. But that is not gonna happen in this game, so I'm gonna have to not accidentally go... Ugh. Why do I get the feeling there's someone that's gonna be right here? Because this is at crouching level, am I right? I am! Haha! Cool. Yep. Awesome. Medical kits. Nice. So I picked up rations in another room when I was, you know, running away and everything. So that's fine. Rations heal the stamina. I'm going to assume the medical kit will just heal my health straight up. So it'll be like a life med situation. Or like the original rations from 1 and 2. So that's cool. I'm glad that we have that, because yeah, this game plays very similar to Metal Gear Solid 3. It just has like limited controls and no survival viewer or camouflage. But let's push forward to the objective. Man takes 45 minutes to get to to get to the end of the tutorial, because we're experimenting in a brand new game. That's a dish antenna for satellite communications. This must be the communications base. Good deduction, Snake. Detective Snake on the job. The communicator I'm looking for is in that building. I'm under the impression that I'm pretty sure Peace Walker was also a PSP game, but it got the HD treatment. But unfortunately, Portable Ops didn't, which is kind of a shame. Like, I guess it really is in the name. Like, what are you going to rename it to? It's literally called Portable Ops. But it's a shame that, yeah, they decided to do one and not the other. I also... Oh, I'm assuming that's where I came from then. Okay, interesting. I just have to go into the communications base. So I've got my X on my map, so there you go. I'm honestly missing the I'm gonna keep pressing the wrong buttons, but I'm honestly missing the ability to use like a radio or a codec. Like, considering it, like I had it drilled into me for Metal Gear Solid 3 to like use it as much as possible. And right now, even though I've got a radio on me, I can see it. I don't have the access to it. I don't know if that is something that'll come later, or whether or not just for like this opening segment I just don't have access to. I'm seeing if pressing triangle allows me to enter new areas, but it does not. Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to this, I guess. The controls are okay in terms of like general traversal, but then I start to worry when it's like, you know... Shit. Start to worry when it gets into like the intricate CQC stuff, because it's not really amazing. There's a...
Huh? What the?
I don't know. Oh no, can he? Oh shit.
Who's that? The enemy's here!
No one's here. It's no one. It's no one! No one's here. Stay very still. Stay very still. And apparently, even though he was running right towards me, the door managed to stop it from happening. So if I just stay here now and don't do anything, I'm golden. So I'm assuming that I've done the evasion and it'll go into a caution. So I'm going to take this moment just to talk about it, I guess. I'm interested. I'm interested in how this is going. I think I'm going to enjoy the story a lot more than the gameplay. So I'm going to try and stick through it for the cutscenes and story. But this is going to take some getting used to. Because, you know, I'm very impressed with PSP and what PSP was able to achieve. I was always so envious. Like, I have a lot of PSP memories, but it took me so long to get one. I didn't get one until I was in my mid-teens, mid to late teens. And it came out when I was about 10, 11. So it was out for quite a while, and I'd always have like friends who had access to that. Like, I specifically remember, you know, like having like sleepovers, and they were playing like fucking King Kong on their UMD. Like, let's watch movies on the PSP, or like, you know, them playing Grand Theft Auto, and like having that mentality that you were looking at that being like, it's literally a portable PlayStation 2, and they really did achieve that in a lot of ways. Like, I love my PSP. I still have mine. I still have my lovely PSP. I never got a PS Vita, as much as I wanted one as well, but my PSP is great. I have a lot of fun with it sometimes. We love a good PSP. Yeah, but I really enjoyed the concept of that. It was like literally portable PlayStation 2, and part of me wishes that they were able to find some sort of design compromise where they could still have either a second thumbstick or like an L2 and an R2. Like, losing those to me is kind of like the hardest part about the PSP, for sure. Losing that mobility and those extra buttons really hurt the Oh, if you're in stalking mode, you can peek on doors. That's awesome. Has that always been a thing? Because that's incredible. Hello. Okay, so we can peek open doors. And all of a sudden I can't peek the door anymore. Is that because there's a guard like right outside and the game won't let me? Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, that's cool.
Who's that?
I knew that I was going to get seen! I was like, how do I get out of this? How do I... I was literally like, how do I get out of this? Oh my god. Give me a cardboard box, please. Oh my god, this is my objective. Should I just run into my objective and it will trigger a cutscene? Oh god, oh god, oh god. You don't know that I'm here. You really don't know that I'm here. I'm not even here. Honey, I'm not even here. He's moving too fast for me to, like, get him in the head. He's looking right at me. The enemy behavior is very interesting. Right? Is there a guy in here with me? Yeah. I'm curious. The enemy behavior is like when you're in alert mode, it's like they know where you are, but then at the same time, if you're hidden, it's not recognizing it. Very interesting.
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Awesome. So we can still use lockers. I don't know if he's in here or not. Judging by the temperature of the surrounding thing, I'd say I'm okay. Is this like a hatch in the ground? It is a hatch in the ground. So that's another way that I could have gotten in here. I could have gone in the trenches and then gotten up through the bottom. That's cool. And 9mm ammo. See, this is stuff that, like... Yeah, there's a bunch of items here. See, this is stuff that, like, the game would tell me if I had access to a radio or something, you know what I mean? But there you go. We got our little hole in the ground. Medical kits, ×3. Now, I want to have a look and see if this medical kit actually does what it's supposed to. Yes, it does heal my health. Cool. It's interesting that I will now have to choose between medical kits and rations and all of that, like, because I can only have 4 items. That's shocking to me that, like, they haven't kept the ability to just press a button and have my inventory on the left and my weapons on the right. Like, that has been a staple. I'm so used to that. Limiting that to 4 items is goddamn is goddamn unforgivable. I have a radio, so I'm actually... But I have a feeling it's because I'm at the communications tower. So maybe I have to, like, hack into the radio tower to then use the... my radio. 14573 frequency. Does anybody read me? This is Snake. If anybody can hear this, please respond. Paramedic! Paramedic! My wife, paramedic. Oh, I didn't expect to see you here. Hold on, let me just, let me brush myself up for you, paramedic. Snake! It's nice to see you, paramedic. It's been so long. It's like I only just finished Metal Gear Solid 3 and I'm just writing the story. Fresh! Guys, we got greeted with paramedic. This game is the best. Is it you? Is this the real Naked Snake? That voice. Paramedic? It's me! It's been a while, huh, Snake? 6 years, baby. It's good to hear your voice again. Same here. It'd be even better if I weren't in this godforsaken place. I wish this was voice acted. I wish this was voice acted. I want to hear Eva's voice, and I don't want to have to... This is like when I embarrass myself and I accidentally skip a codec call and I have to do the voices. So you're still using this circuit? Major Zero kept it just in case. He said if you were safe, you might try to use it to contact us. To be honest, I never really expected you to call, but I'm glad you did. Yeah, me too. But why are you on the line? Where's the Major? Major Zero was placed under arrest by the military last month. The military? The Pentagon arrested the Major. Why? It was because of his refusal to drink anything but tea and beating up the president for not liking James Bond films. He's being held under suspicion of treason. What? I don't know the details, but a month ago, a CIA unit stole a top-secret weapon guarded by the military and fled the country. Metal Gear! They're charging the Major with instigating the revolt. You've been charged too, Snake, even though it literally just in a random location in South America. Me? The military believes you spearheaded the rebellion, even though you are nowhere to be found. You've got to be kidding me. I'm retired from Fox. I know, Snake. Calm down and listen to me. The CIA unit, the one that stole the prototype weapon and executed the revolt, its name was Fox. Meaning the Fox unit is your next target. What the hell? What are they after? I don't know. Any members of Fox who didn't join the rebellion were killed. The unit is in shambles. I don't believe this. I know how you feel. You know why the military suspects you, don't you, Snake? Whoever started this mess managed to gather Fox members specializing in solo missions and killed all those who opposed. The only soldier who could have pulled that off is you. Done in by my own overblown reputation. Are you the only one there? For now, at least. SIGINT! But SIGINT's helping us out over at the ARPA. The Pentagon's Advanced Research Projects Agency. ARPA. Advanced Research Projects Agency. Right, his frequency is 148.41. Let me call that man. Call my man. SIGINT, baby! Yo, Snake, long time no see. I hear you got yourself into a bad mess out there. Mr. SIGINT, looks like I need your help again. Oh man, it's cool. We've been through a lot together. With your skills, it shouldn't be too hard to find your way out of here. But that's not gonna be enough. You gotta catch whoever started this revolt. If you can't take him alive, the dead will do just fine. Okay, SIGINT, Jesus. Huh? We need evidence that proves your innocence. This is the Snake Gets Framed game. Otherwise, we're gonna end up court-martialed for helping you. I see what you're saying, but I can't do it. We're not just talking about rogue Fox members here. They've got the Russian soldiers based on the peninsula on their side. Yeah, that's what we heard too. It looks like they took over the chain of command for a Red Army unit that was secretly stationed inside Colombian territory. Took over the chain of command, so that's it. I thought this seemed a little strange for an official military operation. They've got the soldiers that were already stationed here to join them. Hearts and minds, the bread and butter of special forces. Anyway, because of that, neither the US nor the Soviet Union can get involved publicly. If the world found out the Russians built a nuclear base in Colombia, or that America had one of their most advanced weapons stolen, there'd be hell to pay. And the rogue unit is using those secrets as leverage to demand negotiations for independence with the US and the Soviet Union. They're planning to create a new military nation? So in other words, they've got the force strength necessary to back up these crazy demands. And I can't expect any backup from home. And you want me, on my own, to go in and capture the ringleader of this rebellion? Well, there's no reason you have to do it alone. If the rebels manage to get the local militia on their side, who's to say you can't do the same thing? You're saying I should convince the Russians and the rebels to join my side? It's not that complicated, man. Just think of it as procuring your allies on site. That's what you're good at, isn't it? Procurement on site? You're kidding, right? This isn't the same as catching fish and snakes, you know. This isn't Operation Snake Eater, SIGINT. You gotta try, Snake. Otherwise, everybody's gonna be gunning for you. The Rebels and the Pentagon. And you're gonna bring us and Major Zero down with you. Grumbly David Hayter snake noises. Oh, I do have some good news too. As luck would have it, we just sent a scout unit to the peninsula to gather intelligence. It's an SFG unit. The Green Berets? Here? Snake used to be in the Green Berets, didn't he? I'm pretty sure at the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 3 he talks about being in the Green Berets. That's what I've heard them from. I think so, yeah. The Green Berets here. We lost contact with them a little while ago, but there might still be some survivors. If you rescue them, they'll help you out. Speaking of rescuing, are we going to mention the fact that we've literally got Roy Campbell in prison? Come rescue him. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. Ah, who you're talking about. Are we talking about Roy Campbell? Is he our Green Beret scout? That doesn't make sense though, because Snake gets introduced to Roy Campbell here, but they both used to be in the Green Berets. Maybe they were in the group at a different time. Lots happened in 6 years, I guess. I'll see what I can find. Interesting. I really wish those codec calls were voice acted because I do not do them justice, and I'm not going to laugh at my own voice. I laugh at other people's voices, you know? Apparently we just got into the prison cell that was protected by a special lock, but there you go. You okay, Roy? Snake, what are you doing back here? Found a key. Thought you might be interested in it. Alright, so we've just found the key, I guess. Did you call for help? Nobody's coming. What? Seems they think I'm the one who's leading Fox, the one who wiped out your unit. That's insane. And unless I clear my name, they're not letting me back into the country. And we can't forget about someone coming to rescue us. Clear your name? But how? Track down the real roots of Fox's rebellion. Roy. What? I need your help to pull this off. Me? Yeah, I need your skills as a Green Beret. Alright, cool. So he's in the Green Berets. Whoa, Snake. Don't go getting any crazy ideas. What's so crazy about... Look at me. My leg's broken. I can barely walk. And I've had this nasty fever for days. Well, Roy Campbell, as Big Boss, Naked Snake, I have experience in the survival viewer. You want to get cured, bitch? Paramedic taught me how to do it. Alright, why don't you drive instead of walk? What do you mean? On a base this big, there's bound to be a personal transport vehicle or two lying around. Well, yeah, but... And you don't need your legs to fire a gun, right? Actually, it's crucial. So are you with me? Roy! Alright, I'm with you. Great, I owe you one. Jeez, who'd have thought the legendary Big Boss would be this pushy? I'm leaving my spare radio with you. If anything happens, call me. We'll use frequency 140.85, which is the classic frequency for talking to the commanding officer. Press the select button to open the radio screen. Yes! Why are we talking to... This is a really weird moment that we're telling Roy Campbell, a character in the game, to press the select button to open the radio. But cool, we get access to the radio again. Use the left and right directional buttons. I pressed a button to skip that. Press the down directional button to bring up a list of saved frequencies. I'll give you a ring if I start to get lonely. Thanks, Roy. Wonderful. Mission, stage select, 2nd of November 1970. Okay, first things first, we need intel. Did you get some kind of briefing before the mission? The first recon target we were given during pre-mission briefing at Fort Bragg was here. Look at his fucking... Look at his little icon. Like, the way that Roy Campbell is drawn is so funny. So messy. A Soviet frontline patrol base. This will be our first target for information collection. I can take you there. I've got a good idea of where it's located. Well, more like I don't know where any of the other facilities are exactly. It'll do. So what's the plan? This place is packed with soldiers, the perfect target for our first recon. Get as much intel as you can. You should be able to extract useful information by listening in on soldiers. Alright, we'll go with your plan. Looks like we'll make a great team, Snake. Okay, let's get moving. Oh. Interesting. We have a mission stage select. So we started at the prison. We were at the comm base. Then there's supply depot and the Soviet patrol base. Interesting. Nice. Mission, manage, report, status, system, and wait. Cool. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this opportunity to save the game for the first time. So there we go, now I've completed that mission. And I'm going to call that one here, guys. So that was the introduction tutorial setup episode for Portable Ops. I think I managed to mess around with some settings enough to have it run pretty smoothly. We'll have to wait and see how we go in more cutscenes when they follow. But guys, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know your non-spoiler thoughts and opinions on the game. And as always, guys, your support is highly appreciated. So I'll appreciate your journey following me along playing this game, getting more of that sweet Metal Gear Solid story. It's actually story-wise starting off really cool. We're getting introduced to well-known characters straight off the bat. So we've got Roy Campbell and Paramedic and Sigint coming in to help. So I'm very excited to keep going and see how we go as we get used to the gameplay as well. So thank you so much for watching the first episode of Portable Ops, guys, and I'll see you next time.